Good day. I pulled some cards for an uplifting, motivating, um, just supportive collective read. Um, I decided that's the energy I want to try to channel. Just something supportive, just a supportive collective reading. I've had so much drama. Um, I could pull from some of the traditional decks, but then I know that I would be pulling some of the more dramatic situations, and I just want to take a break from that for now. So while I was shuffling, three cards popped out: love, ancestral inheritance, and withdraw, hermit mode. Twin flame was on the bottom of the deck. Um, this is the age of the twin flame journey. More than ever in these days, people are or have been assigned a twin flame to help them complete their divine mission. All a twin flame is just another divine being that has been assigned to help another divine being, or they may be there to help each other complete their divine mission or portions of their divine mission. The main reward I feel of the twin flame journey is you end up with that twin flame. You end up with a deeper, more connected love like no other. The three cards that popped out, love, ancestral inheritance, and withdraw, hermit mode, were speaking to me as far as important aspects of the twin flame journey. Love is the second highest frequency that we can vibrate at. The highest is authenticity, but many people, just due to society norms, peer pressure, tend to find it hard to vibrate 100% in authenticity, like just being exactly who you are and who you feel you are called to be. Love is still a very high vibration. I feel as if vibrating in love will automatically align you for your twin flame journey. So if you are on a spiritual path and you are curious about whether or not you have a twin flame, what I would suggest doing is beginning by trying to get your vibration high by vibrating in love. Some of the things that you can do, you can start by loving yourself. Take care of yourself. Pay attention to your body, what you put into it. Make sure you get checkups with the doctor. If there's levels that are off, take care of those. You can start by loving yourself. You can start by cutting off people, places, and things that don't serve yourself, things that are draining to you. So you can start by loving yourself. And then once you start loving yourself, then you can start loving others how you love yourself. And I feel as if, people say that, but they don't understand how to love others like they love themselves. And that's because they're not loving on themselves. And that's how it starts. You have to love yourself. Take care of yourself first. And once you are in self-love, then you can love others how you love yourself, because you won't be doing things to people that you don't want done to you. And you will help people and give the type of energy you want to receive back. Once you are vibrating in love, that aligns you for the twin flame journey, but it also aligns you for your ancestral inheritance. Your ancestral inheritance is like your spiritual gifts, which will give you the intuitive insights into your path, your inner guidance, what the next step is. Also, it's your energy, depending on what type of karma you attract, um, it your energy, which is also a frequency, it will start to attract the right things, the right places, the right people. Those things are a part of your ancestral inheritance. Those things are spiritual. Those are things that flow to you through the blood of passed on loved ones. And you do have to be selected to receive the ancestral inheritance. But if you are a divine being and then you are also on a twin flame journey, and you would know that through confirmations and readings, then you likely have an ancestral inheritance and you can get an alignment for it by vibrating in love. Other things you can do to be more in tune to how you can be in self-love energy is withdraw. Literally cut off all people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Only be around people, places, and things that are necessary. And that's when you'll start tapping into your inner guidance, which will tell you things that you should be doing to show your self-love. It will tell you, it'll start leading you on the path of what your spiritual gifts are. I myself am a late bloomer. I didn't know anything about tarot readings or readings until a year ago. I was 38. I never watched them. I never knew what they were for. I was raised in a non-denominational Christian church. I was always taught it was evil or it was bad or you were pulling demons or spirits. I didn't know anything about it. But as I withdrew and I went in that self-love energy, I started getting my ancestral inheritance, which was like intuitive gifts. Like I was channeling messages, getting downloads. And then it was like I was led to get cards to like fine tune the messages. And then that's how I was led into reading. So my cards, they aren't traditional tarot. I have my own ones written out. I am a late bloomer. I have not learned traditional tarot enough to read those. So that's why right now I'm just doing my messages, motivational readings based on my own cards. Now let's get into it. So my first spread, and I'll show you all, but they're not traditional tarot, but my first spread, I got inner child, uplift, and home. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But what I got from that is that we can tap more, or we should tap into our inner child in order to uplift the energy in our home. Our home is our safe space. That's our safe haven. That's where we should be 100% free to be ourselves. Getting in inner child energy is also a path to self-love. The love of children is so pure, it's so innocent. It doesn't pick and choose by race or income bracket or what you have or don't have or what you look like. It's so pure and it's so innocent. Getting into your inner child or tapping into your inner child is a wonderful way for you to get in self-love energy. And then that will lead you to love, vibrating in a frequency of love all the time. Some of the things that I do, like I would color, just get coloring books, do childish things. I would play Disney music, dance around the house. You ain't never had a friend like me. Word finds. I play with my kids, like my little kids, as if I'm their friend. But I'm getting here that Spirit wants us to tap into our inner child in order to uplift our home. We can also raise the frequency in our home, and we can control the frequency of our home by who we are, what we do, what we let into our home, and the actions we take or allow in our home. The next spread I got is peaceful. Incorporate clarity. So for that, I got a prompting that In order to be more peaceful, incorporate clarity. So there's times in our life where we probably sit, and they may be rare depending on what you have going on, where you realize, oh wow, I feel good, or I had a good day, or things have been going good. Spirit wants us to gain clarity on those times. For instance, if, let's say you had COVID, you were away from people for 2 weeks, maybe only 2 or 3 people checked in on you, and during that time you noticed that you were very peaceful. Spirit wants us to take note of that, like take note of that clarity. Take note of the fact that when certain people weren't in your life, you were peaceful. Take note of the fact that when you weren't going certain places, you were peaceful. Like whatever that time period is in your life where you felt the most peace, even if it's a person, if you felt like you were the most peaceful around a person and that person is no longer in your life, you may want to look into whether or not that person is one of your soulmates, just somebody in your soul tribe. But in order to remain peaceful, Spirit wants us to incorporate clarity. Make sure when you feel those moments, or when you tap into those moments, or when you feel those moments, take note of what's going on. Where are you going? Who is around? What are you eating? What are you doing? And that's how you can maintain your peace. This one, it sounds more like it's a take what resonates, leave the rest behind kind of situation. Someone in the collective may be having concerns about the nutrition of a masculine soul tie. And I'm getting this soul tie is sort of like romantic or lover, friends with benefits energy. So it could be an ex, a friend, a crush, a fan, like someone's interested in you. But someone is having concerns about the nutrition of a masculine soul tie, and that is giving them anxiety. I channeled a little bit about this, and I got that the nutrition part is not necessarily about nourishment like food and drinks. It's more to do with substances. So someone is having a concern about a masculine soul tie and what they are putting in their body, and it is causing them anxiety. Spirit wants us to remember that our journey is our own. Each person is responsible for their own temple. Having anxiety about what someone else is doing, it's not going to help you. It's going to pull you out of your peace. And if you realize that anytime you're worried about what this masculine soul tie is putting in their body, it's causing you anxiety, Spirit wants you to take clarity on that. Take clarity on the fact that what somebody else is doing is causing you anxiety. And you may be praying to Spirit for this person constantly, for them to, stop, or for them to realize how it's hurting them. And the answer from Spirit is that you may be more worried about what they're putting in their body than they're worried about what they're putting in their body. And you're worried about it, and it's affecting you and your peace in your body. Take what resonates. If it is not for you, take the other parts, leave this. This may be for someone very specific who just happens to see my video. But take note, and in order for you to maintain your peace, incorporate clarity. That fell right under this, anxiety fell right under clarity on my spreads. So if this person, worried about this person, is causing you anxiety and it's taking away from your peace, Spirit wants you to let it go. All right, guys, that's my reading. I hope it helps. Good day. God bless.